We've all experienced jet lag when traveling, and it can bring you down physically and mentally and make the first couple days of a trip or vacation, sometimes it can be a bummer, but it doesn't have to be this way. And I'm going to share with you the number one secret biohack to defeat jet lag. Hi, I'm Matt Russell, the founder of Secret Biohacks. And if you're like most people, you're probably wondering, what is a biohack? Well, a biohack is just a shortcut or a change that you can make to improve your health or lifestyle with an understanding of how energy supports biology. And the best part about biohacking is there's no doctors, there's no big pharma, and all you really need is an open mind and a willingness to make changes to your life. We are physics before biology. And if you've heard me speak before, you've definitely heard me emphasize that a time or two. And that's because we're all made of energy, and that energy is literally vibrating at different frequencies before we ever have any physical existence. And when we start to truly understand that our bodies are made of energy first, then you can start to understand why it's so important that we take care of our electrical bodies. And we spend a disproportionate amount of time really taking care of our biological bodies and the symptoms that manifest that we feel, but we're really neglecting that our electrical bodies are where it all begins. Basic tips, and these are actually for your physical body. So the first one is adapting to your new time zone. And the way you're going to do that is set your clocks. Set your clocks. When you get on that plane, set your watch. Usually your phone will be automatic when you get there, but set your clock, your watch, anything that might change the way you think about time. Make sure you change that ahead of time before you hit the ground. The next thing is eat your meals at the appropriate time. So if you're used to eating at noon and that new time zone has you eating at 3 p.m. or 9 a.m., make sure you're eating in that new time zone at noon. So try to maintain a normal routine on that side of things. The next one is managing your sleep time. So making sure that you're sleeping at the appropriate time. So if you're going to bed at a certain time and you're waking up at a certain time, do that in your new time zone. And one of the ways you do that is by avoiding naps during the day. So really try not to take a nap during the daytime unless it's absolutely necessary. And if it is, 15 to 20 minutes tops, because what you don't want to do is, if you're very tired, is to sleep during the daylight hours. And then when the night comes, you're going to be all out of whack and jet lag's going to kick your butt. Some of the things you can do as far as getting more restful sleep is making sure too on managing your sleep. Try to get some sleep on the plane. If it's a nighttime flight, get some sleep on there. And you can do that if you have noise canceling headphones, an eye mask helps, some earplugs, maybe having a pillow or a blanket to prop your head so that you're just a little bit more comfortable and you can get a few minutes of sleep. And that's really going to help to overcome the jet lag on the physical side. Hydration. You got to drink water because when you fly, you get more dehydrated. It's common knowledge that you come off a plane and you're thirsty, you're more dehydrated. The other thing is people are drinking alcohol on flights. They offer it, but alcohol dehydrates you further. So having alcohol versus water, go with the water. You can go through airport security with an empty water bottle. As soon as you get in, you can fill it up or you can buy one. You can get one on the plane, but make sure that you're staying hydrated. The next one is keeping your sleeping space comfortable. When you get to your new destination, make sure that you have a good space to sleep, that it stays nice and dark. You set your thermostat so it's nice and cool. We all will sleep better when it's nice and cold and cool in our room. So that's really important. Also, double checking to make sure that you don't have alarms that are going to go off at the time that you don't want them to go off from your old time zone that's going to wake you up. You want to make sure that all that is taken care of before you lay down to go to sleep at night. If you have a machine or white noise or something or a fan that's going that helps you sleep, try to bring something with you that's portable, that you can travel with, that will help you create that same sleep experience that you always feel comfortable with. And managing your sleep on that side of it will also help you overcome jet lag from the physical standpoint. So try and follow also a normal wake-up routine. That's very important because if you're used to waking up at 7 a.m., you get up, you brush your teeth, you use the restroom, you do some breath work, you get about your day, then make sure in your new time zone, you wake up at 7 a.m., you brush your teeth, you go to the restroom, you get about your day, you do your breath work. And then the next important thing there is get out in the daylight, get some sunlight on your bare skin because that's going to help you decrease your melatonin levels by that sunlight hitting your body. When it's dark, you're going to start producing more melatonin and that's going to make you more sleepy. So when you're in a new time zone, follow that morning routine and then get sunlight. Follow that, get going, and then sunlight, sunlight, sunlight. It's so important to get that, and that will help you physically get over jet lag. And now buckle up, put your trays in the upright position, because this is the secret biohack that you've been waiting for. And this is how you are going to defeat jet lag. And like I said, the whole physics and biology thing, it's just going to make a lot of sense right now. And so when you're traveling, we've all been there. You get off the plane and you race over to the carousel to find your luggage. And then you find your ground transportation, whether it's a rental car, you've got somebody holding up their sign with your name on it, whatever it is, you get in your ground transportation and you usually head right to your hotel or wherever you're staying. And then you get settled, and then you're probably thinking about getting some food. And so you get a bite to eat and you're wiped out from a day of traveling. So usually from there, you kind of like wiped out day one. And that's where this biohack really comes into play. When you get off the plane and you get your luggage, take a second, take a minute, and go outside. Get outside of the airport, or as soon as you get to where you're going, as soon as possible is really the biohack. As soon as you've landed in your new location, is get grounded to the earth. And we've talked about grounding in other videos. And if you're not familiar with grounding, watch my video on grounding and it'll go over it in more detail. But getting your body electromagnetically connected to the earth, because we are electrophysical beings, remember physics before biology, is the number one secret biohack. Because when you fly, you have been completely disconnected from the Earth's natural frequency and the circadian rhythm of the Earth. And so while you've been disconnected, you've changed to a new energy field, a new energy zone, and reconnecting your conductive body right to the Earth is how you're going to defeat jet lag so quickly and so easily. And it is the most overlooked thing we do, because we just don't think about taking care of our electrical bodies. Now that you've seen this video, you can apply this grounding technique to overcoming jet lag. Share your own jet lag experiences in the comments. And if you're enjoying my content, like, share, subscribe for more ways to learn about how to biohack your way to better health. We'll see you in the next video.